What's up, y'all? It's Bandido Mike for 1878 Casuals, and I'm here in Newton Heath, like I said I would be. So we're here with local resident and Big Red. He's so red, he's even got red hair and a red beard, right?
His face is going red to the light. Yeah.
I'm here with Mickey Lennon. And why are we here in Newton Heath, Mick?
We come to see the street, signs, the names after the Busby Babes,
which is right across the street
behind us.
We're gonna take some still photos and put that up on screen as well.
Yeah, we're gonna have a walk around to see the street signs. We're also gonna go North Road, and we're gonna go Bank Street.
Right. So we talked about a couple places we're gonna look at. Obviously, North Road. It's not even called North Road anymore. For some reason, they changed it.
Northampton Road. Yeah.
So North Road, where the original grounds were for Newton Heath, and then on to Bank Street. So right now we're gonna have a little mooch around. We're gonna talk about.
And hopefully this gets out because we're getting weighed up around here.
Yeah, we look like a couple tourist dickheads.
We're all good.
Yeah. So, Mick, for those who don't know, who are the Busby Babes, and why is it important to have this up here?
Yeah, obviously the music head is actually outside of boxing in 1958, the 6th of February. It means, just to have the names, to United fans it means a lot.
Right, it was something that was felt, and not only in Manchester but around the country.
Yeah, I'm not from, obviously, I'm 36, so I'm not from that era. But my father-in-law, his favourite footballer was Tommy Taylor.
Okay. From Salford, right?
Yeah, and he was obviously heartbroken, so he tells me stories and stuff like that. So all the older generation would tell you how heartbroken he was. With what happened, and it.
Still going.
Oh, still going, yeah. I'm not hoping this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the ethos of the club is, part of the history of the club is, the Munich egg disaster and the Babes, and what that means, to the city. So obviously a homage to the Babes. So we're actually going to go look at those streets.
Yeah. I know it is Duncan Edwards. His name isn't on his street sign, but it's actually the court is Duncan Edwards. It's like a old people's.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, you did. Right.
Yeah. All right, so let's go have a look.
Yeah, of course.
Mick, so you said you had a quick story?
Yeah, you need to get the sofa then.
Yeah, here we go. This is lovely Newton Heath.
Well, Clayton.
Clayton, when your sofa's old and raggedy, just put it out in the front. No problem.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that United's first league title was won here in 1908.
Okay.
For the first season here, we got relegated. We ended up playing the second division champions, which was Liverpool, in a playoff, and they beat us 2-0.
All right, so that was back into the second division. Yeah, so it was the Scousers putting us down.
Yeah, some kind of weird, like a playoff.
Okay.
We got beaten in a playoff, 2-0.
So we were here.
So the second division champions, which was the Scousers.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, they played us. We come bottom of the league in the first division.
Oh, so it was
we got relegated.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and then the first success for the first league title in 1908.
Yeah, so they lifted the cup here, right
Bank
here.
Street.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Good story. Home of the old Bank Street grounds, the second ground of Manchester United, Newton Heath at the time, obviously, and
moved in 1893.
Okay. Yep. So the actual ground was out that way. There's some bricklayer parked right here. I don't know what that's about, but the actual ground was behind us and is now a cycling center. So there's the velodrome there. It's the National Cycling Center. But so obviously the fans, supporters would come down this road and then into the ground over here. And what we have left, Mick, is we'll get a shot right now.
There's a plaque.
There's a plaque. You see that?
played there from 1893
Plaque up there.
to 1910.
I'm not getting it. There we go. There's a plaque up there.
Okay, Manchester United there.
So,
Yeah.
tell us about Bank Street.
Yeah, moved here in 1893. Yeah, first, what was it, the first Football League game was 1893.
Okay.
They beat Burnley 3-2. Last game was they beat Tottenham 5-0 in 1910. It was Manchester United by then before moving to Old Trafford.
Okay. What was the capacity of Bank Street? What was the stands?
It was roughly 50,000.
Okay.
Eventually 50,000.
Yeah.
It was called the Bradford and Clayton Athletic Ground.
Okay.
One end was the Bradford end.
Okay.
One end the Clayton end.
And I understand. Obviously, we're in Clayton Vale, correct? So
In Clayton there, yeah.
Clayton. So the Clayton end.
Really nice area.
Yes. So when they moved here, it was to try to get into league football, right? They needed another ground.
Yeah.
They needed to fix up the ground.
Yeah,
it was a standing terrace before they built the.
I don't think there was any stands until United come here, and then they built the first 2 stands, and then a few games later, I think, or maybe for the next home game, then they built the rest of the stands.
Okay. And so they were here how long?
17 years.
17 years. Okay. And came into some financial trouble.
They came into financial trouble at North Road because they dropped the railway was no longer helping them out no more. They come into financial trouble here. That's why they changed the name to Manchester United.
Right. So they dropped the LYR. They were their own entity at that time.
They dropped that at North Road.
Right.
And eventually moved here.
Okay. It was a businessman, Davies, who put in 500 pounds at the time, dropped 500 on it. Yeah. But he had some stipulations, and one of those stipulations was that they changed the name to Manchester United, and the new grounds was to be at Old Trafford, where the current grounds is. So John Henry Davies was a businessman, along with the team captain who put in they put 5 on it.
Four people, 500 each.
Yeah, and save the club essentially, right? So an interesting thing about Newton Heath. And the location of it. We're just gonna walk down. You can see at the end of this fence line by the cycling center. We'll go take a look over here. Yeah, we got the fisheye angle going so we can see the street. Now, Mick, you were saying the actual grounds was where the parking station is.
Yeah, on the
actual field then.
Yeah.
So, interesting shot you can see right here. It's the council house.
Yeah, the council house.
It's the empty had right there. Just if you got a nice leg, you kick a football from where Bank Street grounds was to the sprawling campus of the Etihad. They've got a lot of facilities there. So interesting irony.
He talks about a smell being around there when he played there.
Yeah,
but I think
I think the smell was from there.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I think there's still a smell going on around there, isn't there?
Yeah, industrial area. Something about a sulfur smell. They would try to smoke out the opponent sometimes.
I think they beat a team at Walsall. They beat them 14-1, I believe, and then Walsall complained. Got the game United then after to play a replay and then beat them 9-0 in the replay.
Okay, so it was competitive.
I hope I've got all these facts right anyway.
Yeah, and then Mick was saying he's such a Newton Heath guy that he's even brought out these bad boys, hasn't he? The Newton Heath. So he's got me jealous. So yeah, that's the old Bank Street. It's just a plaque and memories at the moment. So hope you liked the video. Mick, thanks for walking us around. And again, 1878 Casuals, we're all about the history of the club, the culture of the club, and the city. We love the city just as much as we do the club. And Mick's nice enough to walk you know, Americanos around, getting funny looks by the locals. So yeah, if you like the video, give us a like, give us a follow, help support the channel and bring you videos like this. So thanks again. We've been to Old Trafford, we've been to North Road, we've been to Bank Street, talking about Newton Heath. It was become Manchester United. So humble beginnings to becoming the biggest football club in the world.